Hey folks, it's Jeff from Two Awesome Dads Adventures. Thanks for tuning in. In this episode, we want to talk about protection. You can tell I've been doing a lot of that already to my treasured motorcycle, but I wanted to extend it just a little bit further. Now, we've heard all about protection right now. It's all around the news, right? Pandemic, COVID-19. So why don't we just extend that to the motorcycle? Well, what we're going to do in this episode is show you what we've done to the left-hand side, protecting the frame. Bought it from BMW, and in this episode we're going to protect the right hand side part of the frame, but what we are going to do is we bought the Touratech version of that frame protection. We wanted to see if there's any difference in the quality. Is it worth the difference in the price? Believe it or not, BMW's is significantly less than this aftermarket product. So we want to see how easy it is to put it on compared and see if it's really worth the time and the money. So, let's get some scissors out here, open it up, well, there it is there, pretty much the same as BMW's, feels a lot the same, maybe a little heavier. And then inside the bag, what does it come with? Well, it comes with 3 ties, zap straps, and it also comes with another packet with a plate, which I believe goes on this circular part here. And then of course we've got the instructions. Oops, sorry, I'm kidding. Now this is one of the things that kind of drives me crazy, is I get a piece of paper, but there's no instructions. I have to go online to find them, and if I want, to print them off. Oddly enough, it probably would have been easier if they just printed it off and provided it. However, that's okay. It can't be too difficult. I'll check online, see what's involved, and then we're going to do the actual installation here on the right-hand side of the bike's frame. All right, so we opened up the bag, we saw the goodies that were inside of it. Now we're going to put that on the right hand side frame. Now while I did that, I took a moment to look at this protection that came from Touratech. It's pretty much the same as what BMW provided, maybe a little bit more substantial, but fundamentally the same, with one notable difference. In this piece here, it's actually got a hole drilled through it because it allows for an additional attachment like this rubber bushing. Now one end, it's got a brass threaded end, on the other end it's actually got a washer in it. And the intent is it's going to go inside of this bolt in here, this gap. So I'm going to just take it, press it in with my thumb, goes as far as it can. Now I'm going to take this plate that came with it and the bolt. Now if you want, you can either leave the manufacturer's name on the outside, or you could flip it around, whichever you'd like. It goes through the hole of the protector and it'll thread through in here. Now we'll just line her up there. And we'll give it a start here. It requires a 5/32 hex head. Let's just get her going in here. Don't need to over tighten it. Now you'll also notice earlier that it came with 3 straps. And I've already put in 2 of them just to make it a little easier for myself. When you put this on here, this fits in pretty good right here with this bracket, this alt rider reservoir protector. A little bit tighter in this space here, but that shouldn't make it too difficult to put the straps on. So what I'm going to do is going to start from the top. Actually, I'm going to have to feed that one through just below. Now each of these 3 points here has a groove right in here, and that is meant for the strap itself. And there it goes. Simple as that. Then what I'll do is I'll tighten them all up, snip them off, and there we have it. Now again, bit of a difference, a little bit more substantial than the BMW one. However, if I was to compare the two, there really isn't enough to warrant the difference in price. The one from BMW, you know, somewhere around there for $36 for one. This here, over $90 for this one. Yeah, holy moly. And yeah, jaw-dropping. And really the only difference is it might be a slightly heavier grade of plastic, and it requires this bolt to go in that bushing with this plate. Otherwise, it's the same basic design. So, and that, by the way, is in Canadian dollars. So you're looking at almost 3 times the price for fundamentally the same piece of protection. I'll leave it with you viewers to decide if it's worth the money. However, I would question that price for that value. Here we are back on the left-hand side of the bike. You can see where I installed previously a couple of months ago the BMW frame protector. Again, you know, really maybe a little thinner of plastic, not quite maybe as substantial as the Touratech one, but really it does the same purpose. It doesn't have a bolt to put in the middle here, there's no plate, and has the 3 straps. You notice the grooves are considerably bigger for that, maybe a bit more freedom to move them and line them up to where you want them. But really, it's doing the same thing for a fraction of the cost. So you've got to compare them and make a decision. And if I were out there, I would be quite content with having both left and right frame protectors from BMW. So thanks very much for watching this episode of Two Awesome Dads Adventures. Again, my name's Jeff. Please take a moment, if you haven't already, to subscribe to our channel. If you liked what you saw, click like and click that bell for future episodes as we come out with them. Again, we welcome your comments, your input, your suggestions for further episodes. Thanks again. See you next time. Hi folks, it's Jeff from Two Awesome Dads Adventures. How are you doing today? Gonna have to redo that one again. Hang on a moment. Don't turn it off. Yeah, you can turn it off.